Good day, guys. My name is Mita Kokong, your financial literacy educator, founder and director of New Ground Financial Literacy. I'm still on the four pillars of wealth creation, and today I would like to address pillar number two, which is setting your financial goals or setting goals, whether it's finances, career, building your physical health. Whatever goals that you set, setting goals is part of any journey that you're going to take in order to build any part of your life. So setting goals. So remember last time on pillar number one, I was talking about knowledge, how knowledge is pillar number one, as it forms the foundation of whatever you're trying to build. You cannot build anything in your life without having knowledge about that thing. If you're building a house, you need to know how much it costs. That is knowledge. You need to know how much it's going to cost to hire someone to build a house, to hire someone to be your mentor or your personal coach for building physical health. So you need to have that kind of knowledge. So your your knowledge is the foundation. So our pillar number two is what we call setting your goals. So I see setting goals as the walls. Take for an example, again, if you were to build a house, that is what we are using. That is the analogy we're using, building a house. The first thing you do is to put up a foundation, and what follows once the foundation has dried up is the walls. So the walls could be seen as the goals that you have set, and goals are generally the it's generally your dream broken down into pieces. It's more achievable once it's broken down into goals. Your dream is to be a millionaire. What steps do you take every day in order to achieve this one dream? How do you break it down in order for you to achieve that one dream? So your goals is what I see as walls. When construction companies or builders build up a house, after foundation, they will start putting brick and mortar. So as it comes up, it shows structure, it shows shape, it shows where it's going. Foundation, you don't see it as you are passing by because it's still flat, it's still in the ground. But once the walls come up, then that is when we see that there is really something that is being built up. So your goals and their manifestation, it's actually the evidence that you have actually have some knowledge, and you are working from the top of that knowledge. So your walls actually is the evidence that you have been working, you are now building, you have learned something, and you are utilizing that knowledge in order to build up for yourself whatever part of your life you are trying to build. So when you set your goals, you write them down, you break them down, you make them specific, you set timelines on them, you make them measurable, you make them achievable, and they are clear goals. Then in that way, you are putting up walls in your structure. You are starting to show evidence of the things that were once in your mind. Remember, knowledge is in your mind, knowledge is in your heart. But once you start writing down, you are taking it out, therefore starting a trend of or a series of events that could happen in your life that will show what was once inside. Remember, I also I told you that knowledge is something that you gain in obscurity, in silence, behind closed doors, where no one sees you, where no one can compliment you. But now walls will start showing that you've been in behind closed doors, you've been hidden. But now, as the walls are coming up, as the goals have been set, and you start showing this knowledge starts showing fruits and evidence, that is when we see that a house is being built. That is when we see that you have been working towards something. When it's on foundation phase, we are still guessing, hey, this person or there's a building coming, we are still guessing, right? Foundation, what are they really building? We won't know once the walls come up. Hence the goals that you have to set, that will not only show someone else that you're building something, but that will also encourage you that you're working towards something, that your knowledge or the knowledge that you have is actually manifesting and bearing fruits in your life. So that is what setting goals is equals to. It's equals to the walls. Knowledge equals foundation, goals equals the walls. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you understood that, and I hope it helps you to build any area of your life. It could be your spiritual life, it could be your financial life, your physical health, your mental health. But this is the second pillar that I think forms a very important part of whatever you are trying to build. Thank you very much. Remember, we are still on Instagram, we are still on Facebook, and on Facebook we are Your Personal Finances, and then on YouTube, Creating Wealth with me, Dagogo. Please like, share, and subscribe with friends and family. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye.